My most exposed hive is on the roof, and I just made
Get into this, and I put towards my chest towards the beard. Just gave it.
The trees that they've chopped down, so when the roots start rotting in 5 years' time, that railway.
Group together.
Again.
It seems a good start to life.
There's something very, very wrong. An inch? An inch. Somewhere like that. Okay. Well, I reckon that the thing I would just...
Right. So 4 of these screws in. So you can see what I'm doing. It was named by some people who came out to see my Tepper hives. It was named as the Jenga hive. I was going to, which is not entirely 100% true.
I did hear it's an accidental invention. You just ran out of screws one day.
That's what I just got lazy.
Just, it's the one that looks like that.
It's a really good gift for you to sell. Free cut.
Yeah. And you can imagine, like, if you get this too long, it doesn't matter so much. So, I normally do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Okay, and then the roof. Oh. No, that's a roof one. That's also a roof one. Honestly. So then the roof is just bigger blocks of wood.
Silly question, why have you scorched the outside?
Well, I do it randomly. Sometimes I scorch the outside, and sometimes I do the inside, and sometimes I do both. It's a weatherproofing thing that the Japanese
Okay.
hive people do, just to weatherproof it, and you could do something else, whatever you want to do.
So it's not to hide it or camouflage it
No,
or...
nothing like that. I think it looks nice as well. The other thing I did in the Jenga hive that I've actually got bees in, which I put from a swarm about 6 weeks ago. It was kind of an emergency thing. I had to do it really, really quickly, and it was that had that new wood smell. So I actually put the burn bit on the inside rather than the outside. So just try and do my best to cover up that's burnt smell. But they didn't go anywhere. So, and then I wouldn't actually use plywood. I'd use something more genuinely long-term waterproof, just to keep out the cracks at the top. And then more weight on top, just to stop things blowing away. And has anybody noticed the design for it? No. There's no holes in it, thank you. So holes are simple. Oh, I've 2 designs for it actually. I've not. You just get one of these out.
So it is Jenga.
It is Jenga. It is Jenga.
And then I think a little finger's width is about right. Yeah. And that's the whole.
That's it! Woo!
So we'll see if it gets through the winter. You know, when I actually did it, I was doing a mad rush. I had 2 hours to get to basically saw the wood, put the beehive up and get the bees in, and then let's go somewhere else. So there were some holes down the back. You know, about here. There was, I did one in here deliberately. I did that one deliberately, but there's some others around the back. That's fine. You know, I'm cool with that. And because it's only a little finger's width, if they don't want it, they can lock that up. If they want. I did miss this out, so.
Yes. So how do they build the cone then? They build it through, you've got the crosses on the side and they just build down.
Well, good question. So in theory, they should build from the very top.
Yeah.
I've got one Japanese hive where they decided to build from the bottom.
Oh.
But whatever.
Did you give them instructions in Japanese?
Yeah.
Exactly. So this is some extra supports. So the Japanese hives I showed you in the picture, they've got the stays across all the way down. But this is, you know, sort of like that if you cut it to the right length. So you do it at the level of which you think you might possibly want to harvest. So I've lined it up with it's this high. Yeah, it's that high. So you might possibly want to take, it's about a worry box, it's about 8 inches. That would be the maximum I'd ever take. It's actually smaller than a worry box. Anyway, so that's that. And so sorry, you asked a question, they'll just, if they read the book, they'll just go down. Right? And then that supports, you hope. And also this is only, worry's 30 centimetres, this is 25 centimetres internal, so it's quite small, so there will be a lot of side support. Observation. If you want to have a look, I've done this on my my other journal. You just have one out. Have a look. I've actually done this and seen the cone come down the side, and then with the chisel or the. Well, no, I didn't do it at this level. I did it lower down because I want to see.
No problem at all. All you. I don't know really what it was. I had a bit of a thing reading about Benlaw, the Roman. The other frames that I've made, these have come out of another. We've got the top.